Hi guys, I am Crystal Sky and we're back with some more Learning to Draw Weekly. This week I have a couple things that I really want to show you. I'm really excited about this video. It's going to be a little late. My camera was dead when I went to record last night and I had to go to sleep, so... we're going to have a couple of these. This one I left a note in case I forgot that this one was not sketched. And then it was just drawn with marker. So it was almost like a one marker challenge, no sketching. And that was on Hobonichi Papers I did this on, because I was testing out the paper and then I ended up really liking the drawing. She's got little boots and she's looking up at the moon, so that's cute. That's just my little kitty cat bookmark that I do for every week. Then we have a couple of water paintings that I found. I don't know when I did this one. I've had my Hobonichi Papers for a while. I have no idea where these are from. This was a really old one. You can tell how bad that is. That's pretty old. These are all quotes. I used to do a lot of quotes, so there's that. This one, sunset, not bad. And then these are all quotes. So let me just flip these over. You guys don't want to see cool quotes. And this one I just did in colors, because I love colors. So I did a horse drawing. This is actually an incomplete one. I stopped doing this because I didn't like the way that the eye turned out and it was already too dark. So I did it again and I just did a sketch. I did not do anything else, and this is just a drawing of a horse. Came out pretty alright. This is a horsey. If you play Pokemon or have been playing Pokemon Go, that's a horsey. I think I did it right. The colors are nice. This is done in Copics. So, I really just liked the colors here. This is a tree that I did. This was inspired by the Art Sherpa. She did a painting that used this as a base, and I took the base and decided not to add any of the leaves she added, and just did it this way. So it didn't turn out too bad, but the two Copics here did not blend like at all, and I hated that. This is a Jigglypuff. I'm just gonna turn the camera here. That's a Jigglypuff. Obvious Jigglypuff. And she dropped her camera. She's a little misshapen. She could be a Ditto in disguise, but I really, really liked the eyes and everything like that, so that was alright. This is a witch character. I had a little trouble drawing her feet at first, so instead I just had her floating. That's a really good cop-out. This is actually done in watercolors. I bought a Koi watercolor field sketch. I'm going to upload a haul video later. And I spent like $30 at Michael's and Hobby Lobby. And I got a set of watercolors. So this was done in watercolors. So that's pretty nice. This was also done in watercolors. She is like in the rain. I tried to mix the rain with like her hair to like make it look wet. And it wasn't that I was trying to like mix the colors, but when I added the water for the second coat of yellow, like to add it like a wet shiny color, it like messed up everything. So that was my little mistake. But she looks alright. I kind of like her, except for the fine liner there bled a little bit and got all over the place. But other than that, I'm really proud of that one. This is really hard to see, but this is a sketch of a watercolor painting I do. I like this sketch a lot better than I like the finished product. So I think I did really well with that. As you can see, this week I was really obsessed with drawing people facing that way. Facing like away from you, looking at something. And then this is the final of this. Let me zoom out here. This is the final of this. I'm a little disappointed with the way the grass turned out. This is done on watercolors, and it's done on watercolor paper. And even though it was done on, it's not cheap watercolor paper, but it's not like expensive watercolor paper. It's like minimum watercolor paper, and it's still bent. Like, look. It's still bent. So I'm a little disappointed with this, but I like the way it turned out. I like the way her dress is. I like the shadows, and the sky looked really nice, and all the glitter and the stars. You can really see the glitter on camera. You can't see it that much in, as much, just sitting here. This is all done in watercolors, and I'm pretty fond of it. It's my first completed watercolor painting on watercolors, so. Most of the stuff I did this week was on watercolors because I got my new field sketch and I was obsessed. This is, I think, yep, this is the last thing I did this week. A really disgruntled garden shop or flower shop worker. Because she's done moving these boxes and she's just really disgruntled. Look at that face. She's so disgruntled. Her eyes are a little... You know, I really noticed it on camera, but I don't notice it in real life. That her one eye is up higher than her other eye. I don't notice that in real life. I just don't notice. Even when I'm drawing it, when I'm looking around the camera, I don't notice it. But this is done in watercolors. I really wanted to show like dirt on her dress, and I was having trouble with her feet, and I got frustrated and gave her Powerpuff feet. If you guys have ever seen Powerpuff Girls, I gave her Powerpuff feet that kind of look like socks. So that's it for me this week. I had a lot of fun this week. This is just my... This is where I start page. I'll add my little cat back. It's my little bookmark cat. But I had a lot of fun this week. I'm getting better at drawing people, definitely. It's like almost notable difference. Like, take that first picture that you saw that was done on Hobonichi papers of that person, and then compare it to what I just showed you, and it's almost a noticeable difference. So I think I'm making a lot of progress, guys, and I think all of you, anybody who's watching, that I'm making progress and I'm really, really excited. I used pretty much just the Art Sherpa videos this week, and all the rest just came from my brain. It wasn't like copies of any character, or it just came from my brain. So I'm really trying to work at being great at just knowing what's in my brain. Anyway, guys, I will see you next week for more Learning to Draw Weekly. I am going to post a haul video. Let me zoom this out a little bit. I'm going to post a haul video because I went to Michael's and Hobby Lobby and I bought all these different pencils and stuff. As you see up there, it's my little workstation. It's really messy right now. But I also bought a Hobonichi. So I drew a little bit in this, but I'm not going to really show it until it's done. It's just little doodles of stuff that I did. Like, I went to Six Flags today, so I drew part of the Six Flags logo, and so I did an unboxing of my little Hobonichi. This is the zippered scrambled cover, if you guys are interested. They're phasing this out soon, so if you want to get this, I would suggest going onto the Hobonichi website and getting it right now, because they're phasing it out at the beginning of August. Well, like 5 days or so into August. So go check that out if you're interested, and I will see you guys later next week. Specifically, I post every Friday. If you want to follow me here, you can go down and subscribe, like my video up if you enjoyed seeing some of my art. I'm gonna post next week, and hopefully we'll get some really good... I didn't draw as much as I did last week, but I think I made some notable progress. So that's, as always, is very good. If you want to follow me on my other channel, that is Crystal Sky, where I post Overwatch videos. I post on there every Monday and Wednesday, and I post here every Friday to show my art progress. See you guys next week.